Hey, guys, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe for more amazing videos.
Pastor, we have President Trump who was tweeting about an American rapper, A$AP Rocky's arrest in Sweden. I'm going to show the audience the tweet. Here it is. Just had a very good call with Sweden's Prime Minister Stefan Löfven, who assured me that American citizen A$AP Rocky will be treated fairly. Likewise, I assured him that A$AP was not a flight risk and offered to personally vouch for his bail or an alternative. Now, is the president trying to look good to the minority community? Is that why he's doing this?
No, absolutely not. Listen, it just became public this past Friday. However, we had been working on A$AP Rocky's release for a week and a half before the president made a public statement about it. He was working on it behind the scenes. I was involved in it. In fact, myself and my partner, Kareem Lanier, we connected the White House with A$AP Rocky's management. And when we first brought it to the president's attention, he didn't ask what color was he. He didn't say, maybe I can use this to get black votes. We put the request in. He said, I'll look into it. We have an American citizen detained over in Sweden. He immediately dispatched the State Department. Jared Kushner made some calls to make sure Rocky was moved to more comfortable setting, that he was taken out of that filth hole that he was in and put into better living conditions. But we had been on it, and it wasn't until Friday that the president made it public, but it was something we were doing behind the scenes for almost 2 weeks. So it was not in a publicity grab, none at all.
I don't think the president gets much credit for what he is doing. I understand that some 3,000 inmates will be released, or I think the release has started, but I don't see it anywhere in the media. The man doesn't get the credit for what he's doing.
3,100 inmates were released from federal prison and halfway houses this past Friday. And then there is another 1,600 that are receiving sentencing reductions, that qualify for sentencing reductions under the First Step Act, that were convicted of charges connected to crack cocaine. Now, the president is overturning that 1994 Clinton crime bill that disproportionately incarcerated African Americans, that targeted, Hillary Clinton called super predators. It targeted the black community. And the president is undoing that. There's prison reform, there's criminal justice reform, and then there's also sentencing reform for those that were over sentenced. And he's doing this once again in the face of, in the light of all the people that criticize him and try to call him something that he's not.
The president, candidate Donald Trump, got, I think, around 8% of the African-American vote in 2016. What percentage of the African-American vote will he get in 2020?
Well, let me say this first. He got 8% of the black vote and still won. So he doesn't have to pander to the black community for votes. Anything he does for the black community, he's doing it out of a genuine desire to help Americans, fellow Americans. I'm looking at probably, my guesstimation is that we're going to wind up with about 25% of the black vote this year.
Wow.
In 2020, excuse me.
If he got 25%?
I'm shooting for 25 to 30%.
Then he would win.
I think right now we're between 15 and 20 right now. But I believe by the time the election rolls around in 2020, we should be around 25, maybe 30%.
Well, he would win with that proportion of the vote. Pastor Darrell Scott.